Did you know what you can learn from South India's most successful empire? This is Vijayanagar. It literally means the city of victory, and today I'm going to tell you 4 simple life lessons from Vijayanagar Empire. But why Vijayanagar? Vijayanagar was one of the most prosperous empires of South India. It wasn't big in terms of size, but it was great in terms of wealth and well-being.
Hampi, the capital of Vijayanagar, was the second most prosperous city in the world during the reign of Raja Krishnadeva. It united this vast land against the advances of the sultans of the Deccan, and it wasn't possible without good governance.
Vijayanagar was successful in good governance. There's a very interesting method that the kings followed. To put it in simple terms, do not fix it if it's not broken. They continued some legacies of the successful empires that came before them, like Hoysala, Kakatiya and Pandya kingdoms, and made changes where necessary. The caste system existed, but it didn't stop anybody from the lower caste from getting promoted in administration or in the army. Vijayanagar was successful in understanding the importance of language. You know how proud South Indians are about their native language.
Unifying South India was not an easy task.
And do you know how they did it?
The Vijayanagar rulers did not impose any one language on the entire South Indian region. Instead, they appointed administrators who would learn the local language.
They used language to form a trust in the rulers and the subjects. They never acted like outsiders. And as language flourished, art flourished as well. Language is just a way to communicate, and it should never be a barrier. It should be a tool. And Vijayanagar Empire knew that.
In fact, Tenali Raman was a jester in the court, and all of us knew how he used comedy to make remarks on serious issues. Vijayanagar knew how to take its comedy seriously. Vijayanagar was successful in treating its women equally. Well, no time in history has treated women with 100% equality.
Social evils like sati still existed.
Since most of the men were off fighting wars at the borders, women were equipped with every skill that a man would be, including defense. Many women also became notable poets of the era.
Vijayanagar was successful in protecting South India from foreign invaders. They fought the sultans of the Deccans, but the kings were clear that their fight was against the invaders, not the Muslims.
Hindus and Muslims lived together in harmony in the Vijayanagar Empire. The kings had Muslim counselors in their darbar and also in their troops.
They developed no grudge against Muslims, and they realized that together they can learn more about art, politics and humanity.
In the eastern part of Hampi, there are several Muslim structures, including 2 magnificent tombs belonging to Muslim nobles from the city.
For more than 300 years, Vijayanagar Empire ensured Indian culture is preserved in South India until it was destroyed beyond repair. There are 2 great cities in the world that were destroyed beyond repair: Pompeii and Hampi. See, Pompeii was destroyed by wrath of nature, a volcanic eruption that devoured ancient knowledge in a gulf, and Hampi was destroyed by people, the united forces in Deccan. The Sultanates were trying for 200 years to capture the south, but Vijayanagar was successful in holding them back. Until in the Battle of Talikota, when a division of Vijayanagar turned sides and helped the Sultanate capture the 70-year-old king. Vijayanagar had 140,000 soldiers on foot, 10,000 horses and 100 war elephants. And it makes me sad that the last great empire of the south was defeated by treacherous elements from the inside. It is said that after the defeat, small sultans from Maharashtra kept plundering Hampi for months until sultans of the Deccan finally came over here, destroyed the temples and burned the city to the ground. See, invasions and violence were a harsh reality of that time, and no ruler is completely innocent. But it takes a different kind of brutality to destroy so much literature, architecture and knowledge. But ultimately, what the story of Vijayanagar teaches us is that nothing is permanent. No matter how much an empire looks perfect from the outside, ultimately it just takes one mistake for all of it to crumble. I think you, me and everyone in modern India can learn from that. Vijayanagar was successful in building a beautiful town called Hampi that looks so beautiful when in ruins. One can only imagine how amazing this must have been in its peak. If we could travel back in time and see Hampi in all its glory, we would. But that kind of time travel is not possible. What is possible is to carry forward the message that Hampi has for us and build a Hampi that survives the test of time. And that's the reason why I love India.